Hello everybody and welcome. This is Adrian. Thank you so much for joining me today. So we're going to start up a new campaign here today with Hegemony III, Clash of the Ancients. So we did play this game before. We've played it on the channel. I do suggest you go and check out that Let's Play if you're interested to see what this game is. This is kind of a grand strategy game, I guess, sort of, kind of, I would say so, by a company called Longbow Games. They sent me a key for their newest DLC, which is called the Eagle King. So the DLC is called the Eagle King, and it adds on to Hegemony III a whole range of new stuff. And it's called the Eagle King because this game here, Hegemony III, is focused around ancient era politics and warfare and diplomacy. So way back from the ancient times, about 300-400 BC. And this DLC that they've released here, called the Eagle King, focuses on the Pyrrhic War and Pyrrhus of Epirus. So Pyrrhus of Epirus was a Greek commander, and he fought against the Romans and the Carthaginians in 280 BC in Italy, in southern Italy, and technically in Sicily, if you count that as southern Italy. And yeah, we're going to jump right in. Actually, the campaign is really, honestly, a storyline of Pyrrhus of Epirus and all that goes on and what he tries to do in Italy. So we're going to go ahead and take a look here in the scenario here. This is our scenario, the Eagle King, Pyrrhus of Epirus. Follow the historic invasion of Italy by Pyrrhus of Epirus as he sails with his army of phalangites and war elephants to defend the Greeks against Rome and Carthage. Let's go and jump on in. So I'll try and explain as much as I can about this game. We'll just take it kind of slow. I'm not sure, you know, I don't think many people have heard of this game. I don't know if you guys have played it or not. It is fun. It's interesting. It is by an indie developer, so, you know, there are things and resources that they can't take advantage of compared to AAA and, you know, bigger companies, obviously. But let's see. For half a millennia, the southern coast of Italy has been controlled by colonies of the great Greek city-states. Known collectively as Magna Graecia, their most important center was the Spartan-founded city of Tyrrhus. But while Greek attention was focused on wars in the east, centuries of Roman expansion had brought the borders of the growing republic to their doorsteps. This here, all that's the Romans. No longer the great powers they had once been, the Tarentine-led Greeks called for aid from their homeland to defend against the Roman aggressors. Their request was heard by an ambitious young king from the northern Greek kingdom of Epirus. With dreams of becoming the next Alexander, Pyrrhus, the Eagle King, gathered an army from across the Greek world and sailed for Italy. But in his rush for glory, Pyrrhus chose not to wait until the winter storms were over. All right, here we are. Let's see here. We got a message from Leonatus, Messapian ambassador. King Pyrrhus, we are relieved to find you alive. We saw the storm fall upon your ship and feared that you were lost. The oracle himself has blessed my journey. A little wind and rain will not deter me. The remains of your fleet were seen rounding the cape. If you head across the land, you should be able to meet them in Tyrrhus. You are welcome to resupply in our lands before you leave. There are raiders in these lands, and you'll need every man you have when the Romans arrive. Okay, so we're paused right now. We are paused at this current moment. So this is the map for the game. So this is Hegemony III. So basically this map covers the Illyrian coast, basically northern Rome, which at this time would have been owned by Celtic peoples. The Roman Republic controls basically all of this area here. They control all of it. It's all theirs. Southern Italy is mostly controlled by Greeks. The Carthaginians own a little bit of land here in Sicily. This is their fortress of Lilybæum. And they also own, well, technically the Etruscans own Corsica. Sardinia is owned by the Carthaginians. And so it's the year 280 BC, and basically the Greeks of southern Italy were being threatened by the Romans and their allies, and the Greeks called for help. They called for help from the mainland, you know, Peloponnesian Peninsula. And Pyrrhus of Epirus, who's this guy here, responded. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump on in. So this is our army. This is our fleet here. Let's see here. These are our allies, the Messapians. And looks like here we have our army. We've got 24 men, 100 morale, but we've got no food, and we're going to run out of food here fairly quickly. So let's go ahead and march on into Messapian lands, and hopefully they'll give us some food here. Let's see. Is our ship gonna... What's going on with our ship? Oh, it looks like our ship... Oh, okay, it broke. Must have been pretty weak. So yeah, so we're just going to... right now, we're going to resupply here in Messapia. Let's see, alongside Pyrrhus, I believe Pyrrhus is the city of Tarentum, if I'm almost for sure. So, alongside Pyrrhus, the Messapi were one of the principal tribes who requested Pyrrhus' help against the Romans. While not yet providing the troops that were promised to Pyrrhus, the Messapi have offered to resupply all Epirate units in Pyrrhus' army. Let's see, Clydos, Epirate General. Many of the tribes in these parts are hostile to Rome and are willing to provide us aid. Cool. So we can resupply from some various locations here. Let's go ahead and get our morale up. Let's get some food. We have 40 food. Or I believe it's 40 days worth of food, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure yet. No, I think it is just a quantity, actually. Okay, let's see here. So we have, let's see, we have to get to Pyrrhus here. So this is Tarentum. This is the city of Tarentum. Let's see, after receiving blessings for his mission from the oracles at Dadaron and Delphi, Pyrrhus set sail for Italy in the late winter of 280 BCE. Off the coast of Apulia, Pyrrhus' fleet was caught by a fierce storm blowing in the north. While Pyrrhus managed to make it ashore aboard his heavier royal galley, the majority of his fleet were blown southward. So I'm assuming most of his fleet's going to be over here somewhere. Probably going to be along this way and in Sicily. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and select these troops. And let's see, we have some camps here. I'm expecting there's going to be somebody along the way to deter us. So let's go and take a look. Let's go and march up here. So this is the tactical map for Hegemony III, and then this is the inward map. Let's see, what units do we have here? We have some, what looks to be royal companions. This is Pyrrhus of Epirus himself. We're going to go ahead and give him to the companions. We have some African war elephants. That's pretty awesome. African war elephants were used by the Greeks for hundreds of years. Let's take a look here. So we have enough food. We don't need to resupply or anything, although this is a friendly vineyard here, so we can resupply there if we want. Looks to be a farm up here. There's this camp. Let's see. I can't see too much in the fog of war. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Looks like some peltists. We have some peltists. We have some companions. These guys are either Hysaspists or they look like phalangites, actually. Straight up Macedonian phalangites. These war elephants look beast. Let's go and resupply from here, I suppose, even though we have basically full food. Alright. So we have to get here. Let's see. Our mission objective is to move Pyrrhus and his guard to Terrace with minimal casualties, huh? 0. Interesting. Alright, I guess we just, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, can we see anything? This camp here, why is it red? Let's see, temporary military outposts can be constructed on predefined campsites across the maps. Ooh, look at this, faction discovered, allies of Rome. So, allies of Rome, these guys aren't friends of mine. These are raiders here. These are valides. Okay, we should avoid them. Alright, and then what's this? This is a logging camp that belongs to Terrace. Okay, so we can avoid this camp. We can go ahead and just march to Terrace. Let's go and take a look what's over here. This map is beautiful, by the way. Wow, look at that. My god, it is massive, though. Holy shit. Imagine, this is the scale that we're working with here, and we only have 2 cities, and that's our army, plus camps and other resource tiles. Like, dude, imagine how this would look on an actual map. Holy shit. This could be a very long campaign. Historically, Pyrrhus of Epirus fought the Romans and the Carthaginians for over 5 years, and he actually kicked a lot of ass. He was one of the most significant generals in history. Let's see, Cineas of Thessaly. My king, thank the gods you're alright. We heard the fleet was scattered in the storm, and you were the first to arrive here. Pyrrhus of Epirus, my ship washed upon the shores of the Messapi. They were quick to provide us with supplies. We have yet to see any of the units we were promised before we left. The Tarentines here are also reluctant to provide the resources that were promised. Our presence has given them a pro-war party a momentary advantage, but the people are soft and are so far unwilling to make the sacrifices that will be necessary to defeat the Romans. If my ship survived, others must have as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and find the rest of the fleet. They gave me, looks like they've given me control of at least some units within this city. Let's go and take a look at who's here. We got some more war elephants, we got some Cretan archers, a couple spearmen. Looks like we have some transports and some warships. That's pretty cool. They should be triremes, I believe so. Alright, so let's see here, gathering the windswept. It looks like we have reinforcements that are kind of blown out this way, so we're going to see if we can go and find some of these guys here. Cool. Let's see here, gathering the windswept. Most of Pyrrhus' fleet was scattered by the storm during the crossing from Greece. Let's see, we might have some troops in hostile territory, so that's a shame. Let's see, much of Pyrrhus' force, including the elephants and Macedonian phalangites, were promised by his ally Ptolemy Ceraunus, king of Macedon. Ptolemy was grandson to Philip II's general Antipater and had relinquished his Egyptian claims in order to seize the Macedonian throne 1 year earlier. It is likely he encouraged Pyrrhus' ambitions in Italy in order to remove him as a rival to the throne. That's pretty cool. So if I'm correct, I might have to double check my history on this one, but I believe Pyrrhus of Epirus is either its mother or grandmother was mother to Alexander the Great, or something like that. So something I think I've heard something like that. I might have to double check that. But basically, Pyrrhus of Epirus was king of Thessaly, king of Macedon. He was king of Epirus, and he had designs on basically all of the Greek world. This guy was very ambitious. Okay, so let's see here. So we need to send out ships and troops to these locations and also down here. Let's go for this one first. We're going to travel by sea. It's quicker. Do I want these war elephants to come along? Yeah, we'll take everybody if we can fit them in the boats. Let's see here. Light warships. Let's go and just load everybody up on boats. Okay, so all my ships are ready to go. And let's go and see... Let's come out here. Let's go and see what's over here. We gotta stick close to the coast, because galleys can't sail in open water. Let's find out what's going on over here. Let's see. How many slots in my transports do I have? So I have 7 units, but 8 units for capacity. Okay. We have some small transports. We got looks like 2 triremes. Let's go take a look at them on the actual map. So this is the city of Tarentum. It's very large, very well fortified. Damn, these boats are fast. Yeah, I think if you have fewer troops in your complement, you actually go faster. That's kind of cool. These are light warships. Yeah, these are my transports. Transports are not very quick. So all of this looks to be controlled by Tarentum, except for these camps. These camps look to be Roman troops. These are Hastati. Okay. What's this here? Let's see, Messapia supplies. So we're receiving supplies from Messapii, from the Messapii, and so that means that we have food consumption minus 25%. We have reports that Rome stows a fleet in the waters around the port of Thurii. Ooh. Alright, we'll have to check that out. So we should expect conflict over here. Damn, these transports are slow, man. These are large transports. Oh, look at my elephants, dude. That's fucking awesome, actually. That's really cool. You can actually hear the noises, you know, when you're really up close. That's pretty cool. Let's go and take a look at this. Let's see, we have a, mission. Either defeat Roman warships or capture one. Cool. Let's see, we have plenty of food here. Yeah, we do. I think possibly the elephants might take up a lot of food, but yeah, we'll see. Let's see, war elephants. I think this was some of the first time any Italians had ever seen elephants. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you couldn't even transport elephants before this time in 280 BC. Fascinating. Let's actually go ahead and take a look. Can I read a description of those elephants? I don't know. I guess not while they're embarked. Yeah, let's see. Who is this here? This is the Messapii. Yeah. So we have the Messapians, and then we have Tarentum here. Let's go and take a look what's going on. I'm looking for some troops that washed ashore. This is a city of Zentum. It was eventually the last city of the Messapii to join Rome after an ill-fated alliance with Hannibal. Wow. Cool. Let's see. Faction discovered independent Epirus. Oh, there we go. Look at this guy. This must be our slingers. Rhodian slingers. Let's see. Cineas of Thessaly, King Pyrrhus. We've located General Megacles and his slingers washed ashore. Sweet. So let's go ahead and select a transport that has some capacity available. It's going to be this one. And we're going to have this guy sail up to the shore. And we're going to go ahead and embark these slingers so we can get out of here. And I believe we're being resupplied in friendly territory. I hope we are. I don't want to run out of food anytime soon. I don't think we have to worry too much. We're going to put these guys with the elephants. Yeah, there we go. Resupplied. Sweet. I think you might actually have to touch down in friendly terrain to be resupplied. I'm not sure. Okay, so... could I sail across here? I'm actually not entirely certain. I mean, this is the Mediterranean, but... I don't know. I feel like maybe this water's water that I can't get into. It's darker than the shoreline. Let's go ahead and just sail across. Let's see what happens if we go and sail on out here. I want to see if it's dangerous or not. I don't know if I'm going to get attrition or anything like that. I just don't want my ships to die. That would be not good. Although I'm guessing this is inland sea. I don't think you can sail out here. Hmm. Wow, we've already been here 6 weeks. We got here in the winter, and it's already week 6. So it takes some time to sail around, I suppose. Let's see here. These ships have a certain amount of crew, as well as marines. Okay, that's cool. Since these are transports, these are light warships. Their crews and marines are small. So I'm guessing we can sail with no penalties. So that's good, at least. That's good. Although we should move, hopefully, as one formation. We might want to move slower. Because I know for sure the Romans have troops over here. Cool. Just gonna take a look over here. Look at my elephants, man. They should look really cool. Let's see, terrace. There's something over here for sure. Let's go and take a look. Let's see what we find. We have plenty of food, right? Yes, yes we do. Food consumption is 22 per week. We have... Yeah. Oh, it looks like because of our Epirus and Epirate national traditions, we actually get minus 20% food consumption. That's good. Thank gosh. Let's take here. Treaty broken, huh? Interesting. Let's see. Gathering the windswept. Oh, interesting. Look at this. This was possibly the first fleet in antiquity to carry elephants on the open sea. Historians are still not sure how he managed to keep such large animals calm on what were very likely small ships. Cool. So originally, I guess Epirus sailed with a very small army. Pyrrhus made a very small expeditionary force from Greece. Epirus is actually right here to come to Italy. People are actually astounded that he was able to keep troops and supplies, you know, intact for over 5 years while he was fighting the Romans. But also, I guess he's remembered quite a bit for being poor at that, because when you hear the term Pyrrhic victory, that actually comes from Pyrrhus of Epirus, where you lose more troops than the enemy in a battle, even though you're technically victorious. Okay, who are these guys? This is Liguria, Thurian city controlled by the Republic of Rome. Ooh, these are the Romans. These guys are allied with the Romans. These are my troops right here. These are some mounted javelineers. Okay, so we have an enemy force. We're gonna go ahead and attack those ships. This is an enemy light warship. Let's do it. Looks like they have no marines, but they've got some crew. We're gonna go ahead and board them. We're gonna capture this boat. We're gonna need a large navy. Ooh, we're about to be attacked. Sweet. Alright, let's go after these guys here. Let's see, they don't look very powerful. They got a couple marines or something. Nothing too crazy. Sweet. Alright. We captured their ships. That's good. Now we gotta go pick up those troops. Hopefully they can last a while. I don't want them to be there too long. Okay, so we got some boats. Let's go and pick those guys up. Let's see. Who's got capacity here? Hopefully one of these boats here. Yeah. Let's go and dock. How about this one? Possibly we might want to stay back from the shore. Your son Alexander has been found. He and most of his cavalry unit managed to wash ashore. Sweet. So I guess this is Pyrrhus' son, Alexander. Obviously it's not Alexander the Great, but it might be an inspiration. Actually, I believe Pyrrhus' middle name is Alexander. I'm not sure yet. I believe I heard something of the sort. Let's go and get these guys on the boats. Ooh, those horses. Sweet. So we have a very large navy, actually. We're gonna want to get away from the shore. Run! Let's go and check out what's over here. Let's see, who are these guys? These are spearmen. Liguria. Looks like these are some peltis or something. Yeah, peltis of Liguria. Okay. This is a fishery, so we'll have to attack this city, Liguria. It's a Thurian city. So the Lucanians are Latin, but we are Greek. Oh, look at that. These are some Macedonian phalangites. Cool. Wait, what city is this? This is the Brutii. Let's see. Interesting. This is General Leonatus. Cool. Let's get a transport for him. What about, how about this guy? So these are Macedonian phalangites. Let's see here. The phalangite was first developed by Macedon by Philip II and his son Alexander the Great. Though other Greeks would later adopt this tactic, Macedon in particular was famous for its better phalangites. I imagine that to be true. Okay, so the Brutii, these guys are... Yeah, we have a ceasefire with them. We're at war with Rome. Let's see, we're losing food and money. I mean, we do have a massive military force. This is fairly large. This is a lot of troops early on. Yeah, I got war elephants. Let's see, we got spearmen. All sorts of stuff. Let's see, how's our food? Yeah, we want to finish this up hopefully pretty soon. Let's see. Treaty broken, huh? We get a modifier here. Looks like ship speed plus 0.3 for defeating the Romans in the Gulf. Sweet. This is the city of Kermisa. We actually did a campaign in Hegemony III that was over here. Let's see, can we push up into Sicily, possibly? This is the Crotoniates. There we go. Let's find our last transport. It's this guy. We found the boats. Or we found all our troops. These guys are Thessalian Cavalry. The hilly region of Greece known as Thessaly is famed for its masterful cavalry who sometimes travel the Mediterranean offering their services to foreign kings. Yeah. Thessalian Cavalry are by far some of the most beast shock troops you can get your hands on. Your son Helenus. Oh, okay. So Pyrrhus brought a lot of his sons against the Romans, I suppose. So we gotta get these troops back to Terrace, so we'll have to do that. Let's wait for these guys to dock. Okay, so at least the Crotoniates are around here. Awesome. Alright, let's go and move back to Terrace for now. Unless there's something else that comes our way. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break here, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching as always. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what if you're excited for this series. I am excited. So, alright guys, I will see you soon. Thanks so much.